What's going up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're gonna be reacting to another scary shit. I'm guessing you guys like when I react to scary videos instead of some regular ass fucking funny shit and stuff. Even though I do enjoy watching them, but it's what matters to you guys. So let's get into the shit.
Trying to fall asleep, watch something else, imagine coming home to find your place has been broken into, the heartache and anger one must feel to have had their belongings trashed or taken, not to mention their home being trespassed on as well, and the taking away of the safe feeling you once had. Now with the advancement of technology, it's the crooks who should be on the lookout. On top of alarms and powerful locks, home CCTV has become popular. With easy access to the internet, culprits are identified sooner. Two individuals were caught on film as they broke open a window and made their way into a home in West Midlands, England. While it's often shown events like this take place at night, this incident was in broad daylight. The two strangers calmly and quietly pried open the kitchen window and slid inside. The fact they make so little noise is staggering, even when forcing open a window. Furthermore, they managed not to break the glass, which would have certainly given them away. Videos such as these show how break-ins work and allow us to see their methods. They likely chose this time of day assuming most people in the neighborhood would be away at work. They used the back window in order to give themselves some concealment. Also, one of the individuals entered the yard from another over the fence, meaning they could have been going from yard to yard to find their best chance. According to the Associated News article, the suspects on this occasion made off with a gold ring, some cash, and a passport. Unfortunately for them, they were oblivious to this camera, filming their every move from right next to them, showing off their faces despite their best efforts. While the article offers no update on the story, hopefully the valuables were eventually returned, and hopefully the homeowner improved security with an alarm system. Number 4. Indonesia is a widely diverse country in South Asia. With its plethora of different and rich cultures, folk legends are not hard to come by. Possibly the most...
If you saw someone break inside your house, what would you do? Because most times, these crooks, they break into houses they know or think there's no one inside. But what if right now, your mom and daddy are out and someone just saw them leave the house? They're like, let's break in, let's go rob some $1,000 or some shit like that. And you were in there. What would you do? Would you call the police? Would you call your parents? Would you try to fight? What would you do? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe and drop a like.
Common in the country is the Jangalot, a unique cryptid, and how recent its introduction is, which is either 1997 or 1972 depending on the source. The Jangalots are small, doll-like creatures allegedly residing on many islands of Indonesia, but are most common on Java, the most populated. As the legend goes, Jangalots were once humans who practiced forbidden magic in an attempt to gain immortality. When they passed, the earth rejected their bodies, making it impossible for decomposition to take effect. This results in them shrinking considerably in size and their skin drying. Displays of alleged Jangalots have become popular in Indonesia, gathering thousands of curious observers. In 2011, a video was uploaded.
Look at that shit, bro. So what I heard, or what we just heard, this is like a human that the world didn't let him just like die or some shit like that. He didn't decompose. He just went like that. So it means like in 10 years from now he's gonna shrink and shrink and shrink. Okay.
Uploaded to YouTube showing one of these creatures on display. According to news articles, the Jangalot was supposedly found in a village in the Java province of Cirebon. It was found by a villager named Abdul Jamil in the nearby Soka River. Jamil was already known around the area, with residents believing he has connections to the supernatural. The display became so popular it had to be relocated to the local sports hall to accommodate all the visitors. The specimen is certainly something to behold and would fit in alongside the collection of Ripley's Believe It or Not. The Jengalot in the video is certainly difficult to determine what it could actually be, but Indonesia is home to various species of primates, including monkeys similar in size to the Jengalot. A closer look at the Jengalot does present doubts though, as the skin appears to be some sort of plastic.
Raid is a free-to-play action RPG for both PC and mobile.
As for the teeth, they more resemble some sort of mineral carved to resemble teeth. The creature's hair doesn't resemble real hair, instead showing characteristics of a synthetic fiber wig cut down to size. Of course, none of this is to outright dismiss the existence of the Jengalot as a whole. There are many people who believe them to simply be a largely undiscovered species of animal residing in the dense jungles of Indonesia's 17,000 islands. It is entirely possible Jangalots could be real, perhaps an undiscovered primate. However, in the case of this village, the specimen appears more likely to be an artistic creation. On a positive note, the creature's display did bring work can already be.
I'm sorry, but he's talking incredibly too much. But anyway, I have no words to how things like this can happen or can exist in this planet. You know, we're not always too like sure about things and stuff like that, but we don't always know, or we're not always aware of the things that could be in this planet. I mean, did you know that the ocean has only been 5% discovered? My girlfriend told me that, by the way, but I already knew it. And that's crazy. That is, you know how many species and animals and all that we haven't even explored yet. There could be things more valuable than diamonds, rubies, even vibranium. Vibranium that doesn't even exist. Well, let me search up if it does exist. Hold up, bro. Because if it does exist, then I feel like an idiot. But if it doesn't exist, let's search up. Does vibranium really exist? It does not exist. So, just imagine if vibranium was in that the other 95%. Captain America would be real. Wolverine could be real. Black Panther could be real. Not by the powers, but by the stuff they can do with vibranium. The shield, Wolverine's old shits, Black Panther's suit, and stuff like that. Even though they're, you know, not powers, but I mean, you know, you never know. Captain America, maybe they can have the little serum shit and inject them.
Be a challenging task, so imagine having to face off with the paranormal while you're at it. A security guard in Costa Rica had this exact experience during his night shift at a telephone office. He was the sole person in the building at the time, and strange things began to happen around him. He eventually took out his phone and hit record, explaining he is hearing unexplained noises from the women's washroom, as well as the door opening by itself.
What do you hear, my boy?
Se abrió la puerta.
He bravely gets up and walks over to the now partially open bathroom, then turns on the light to the main room he is in. Walking into the open, he is in the waiting area, devoid of anything else. As he films, a weird squeaking noise can be heard from behind the desks.
You saw that shit? Oh my god. I thought that was a man. I thought that was somebody just standing there looking at him.
Está sonando ahí. Subí
That
al
shit right
fondo
there.
ahí.
Though what could be making this is out of sight. It sounds as if something is dragging across the floor, similar to when someone drags their hand on the same type of surface. Right after this, the chair furthest away from him moves on its own, something the camera picked up. He moves closer to get a better view, and as he is settled, the chair pivots as if turning to face him. Startled, he retreats into the hallway to catch his breath.
Santo Dios.
Papi, get the fuck out of there.
After hearing more faint sounds, he is again shocked to see the door at the opposite end of the hall slowly close on its own. Then the video ends, presumably because the guard decided to run out the front door. It's a strange telephone office of all places that would be haunted, but this only makes one wonder what happened in this building, or what happened on the area in which it was built, aside from getting a fright.
I mean, maybe something horrible happened. Something so horrible that the ghosts from the bodies who they found, or something. Let's say somebody got murdered brutally, and then something like that happened. And this place, before it became what it is now, maybe that's why the spirit or the ghost or whatever is coming back to haunt it and get revenge or whoever.
It appeared whatever was with him meant the guard no harm. In terms of poltergeist activity, this was as tame as it gets. However, this certainly makes it no less of a scary experience. Unfortunately, due to the video quality, it is difficult to downright impossible to determine if any orbs are present, and any humanoid figures seen lurking in the background are likely tricks of the eye. Sean Lamson is a YouTuber who provides a variety of different content. He fixes cars, plays music.
By the way, this is a whole different one. There's number 2, which is, we already heard number 3. I just don't want to waste more time.
Plays with his pets, you name it. But a year ago, he ventured into the realm of paranormal investigation. It started when he uploaded a short video of strange noises coming from the top floor of his home. Sean and his sister Angela creep up the stairs to investigate, only to hear a loud shuffle towards them. This, understandably, sends them sprinting from the home.
Hello?
Sweetie.
What happened?
Michael, can you open the door for me?
I don't know.
Can you open the door for me? Open it.
I'm recording.
Open it, please.
I'm recording.
Please, sir.
I'll call somebody. It's open.
Michael. Who knows if it's open or not?
Just open it. Try to open it.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye, Michaela. Don't talk to me, stupid.
I mean, come on, but you're saying bye. Okay. What was
According to
that?
Sean in the comments and video description, the video was recorded just after midnight while he was in the process of moving. He goes on to say the home was scheduled to be demolished, and he theorizes perhaps whatever is haunting the place is in.
My God, round 2. What happened?
It's opened, but it has a chain. No, take the chain off.
Acereño.
I said nothing, Michael. I'm asking you for a reason.
Coño. Venga. Bobby, you know I can't edit this video, right?
Huh?
You know I can't edit this, right?
Too bad.
You stupid bitch. I'm coming back.
Right, I'm stupid.
Dale, bye. Fucking shit. Fucking shit. Fuck.
You have no idea?
I was gonna pull when this guy is coming.
Honey. Ow.
I'm still pulling this shit. I don't give a fuck.
Baby, did you miss me?
Look for my USB, because now I can't edit this. I'm back. Look at the bitch. Look at the lady. She's purple for whatever reason, but that's really. I'm out of breath. Look at Marcia. Look at the lady.
Angry about this fact, the same day Sean also uploads a video showing a recording his sister had made in the upstairs room. Prior to recording the first video, a shorter one was filmed in the
So what?
upstairs room but wasn't uploaded. Instead,
scary
Sean shares the audio of something
Why are you
truly
recording
scary.
this darkness?
I'm not gonna turn on the fucking light.
You like my instrument?
Yeah. Picture,
A
not
low voice
pictures.
can be heard whispering
Picture.
in the audio,
pictures,
and when
it's
slowed
Ah, these are
down,
one.
it sounds like it's saying, "Get
I
out
did
of
scroll.
here."
And there was one waiting with a leaf right here. Like this.
In the description, Sean
Go
says
change.
he believes it is of demonic origin. Soon after, Sean, Brooklyn, and his friends Ethan and Matthew return to the house in order to move some stuff.
'Cause your
Sean
mom is
decides to
twerking.
record the
That's
events
horrifying.
which transpired, which turned out to be a good idea. As Sean heads back to the spot
bought me
he
pizza?
fled from the night before, you can hear no sound is made, meaning his feet weren't the cause, nor
Which way, the
was
Chick-fil-A?
it the stairs creaking,
Didn't you tell me
or
your name,
anything
Chick-fil-A?
of the sort.
Yeah, at the end of the day, no.
What-
We were gonna eat Chick-fil-A at the end.
There's
like,
the-
when we left,
that's the
but
door to
after
the
I
room.
just felt like puking, so I couldn't.
Which way then?
McDonald's.
See now,
On the
there's
way
no
there.
noises.
Your favorite.
After entering the room, Sean points out how there isn't anything in the room.
So what the hell just happened? Wait, wait, wait.
It's anything.
See now, there's no noises. See now, there's no noises.
After entering the room, short.
Wait, what?
That's the door to the room. See now, there's
Short cause, nor was it the stairs. No sound is made, meaning his feet weren't the cause, nor was it the stairs creaking, or
So he heard footsteps in this room right here. So upstairs, he heard footsteps on top of him, and there was
anything of the sort.
nothing there.
no noise. It's always gonna be that creepy door sound. Okay, this is the room. As you can see, there's nothing in here. Nothing at all.
Meaning nothing could have randomly fallen in there to make such a loud noise. Well, in here, Ethan explains how days prior, he could hear running coming from the room. When going to investigate, he saw a shadow figure run towards the crawlspace door. Nothing strange happens while they are in the room during the day, but Sean includes some clips of what happened right before he and his sister went to investigate the upstairs. Despite nobody being on the second floor, faint footsteps can be heard seemingly pacing around.
Yeah. You got money?
I'm just saying, if it bothers you so much, then buy it.
You got money? Do you have YouTube Premium?
Because it doesn't bother me. Yup. I know those are mine, by the way. I'm gonna pick it up.
Marcia, catch. Oh! I did not throw it. I tossed it, and I did it first to catch. Here, catch. See, that's what Marcia should have done. I'm sorry that the cat can't catch.
Following the failure to find anything during the day,
Ooh,
the
look at that
trio
doggy
returns to
dog.
the house later that night with more company. Sean explains the power to the house is now shut off, meaning they will literally be wandering around in the dark. After spending some time on the stairs, the group finally manages to muster the courage to venture further up. As they do, a very clear growl can be heard.
No, you have to remember that your brother isn't good with friends. So,
Why are you saying that?
because every time, for example, I don't comes, they end up both fighting and crying. Well, your brother crying. So I'm just saying,
You met in my room?
little bites everywhere.
I don't want to be lost.
Let me know, bites.
There was literally,
This ends up being the last piece of evidence they
Yeah,
managed
give it
to
to my brother.
capture, as nothing more can be seen
Yeah,
or
it was
heard,
outside.
and the house has since
gave
been
him in
torn
it.
down. It is
Yeah, 'cause
strange
he
the
in it.
paranormal experiences only started right
Yeah.
before he moved out, and the home demolished, at least as far as
To who?
to my mom.
How am I supposed to say thank you to your mom?
Well, technically, you should just say thank you to me.
Thank you, Daddy.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Listen, bitch.
You literally raised so wrong.
I appreciate it, nigga.
Hurts, bro.
Your fucking big ass tetas are made of vibranium, bitch. Marcia! You think that doesn't hurt you? Papi, más tetas.
we know know, since Sean hasn't uploaded previous videos on the subject, it gives credibility to his idea whatever was living there became discontent with the prospect of losing the residence. Brooklyn even says she had been in the crawl space before without fear or concern.
Oh, so he broke down the house. Because there's a ghost.
Whatever it was, we'll never know unless the spirit continues to haunt the grounds of its former home. I've got a challenge for you.
Let me see what the challenge is. Don't give a fuck about you. I won't. Okay. Bam.
Much of their content relates to the supposed poltergeist who lives with them in their home. Despite the term often inspiring fear, they claim the spirit is friendly, just causing small mischief. In the first video originally posted to TikTok, the couple quickly turn on the camera as the ceiling lamp in their living room starts to sway. While it could be dismissed as the wind, no noise can be heard and the plants to the left of the TV are still standing. If there was a window or door open, then we would be able to hear other outside noises and other objects in the room would be moving with it. Shortly after, a picture frame falls flat on its back, electing nervous laughter from the couple.
What? Oh my heart.
The frame also jerks to the right after the fall, and then the video ends. It's nice to see them unafraid and give genuine reactions to what is happening. While clearly used to the phenomenon by now, it still causes them excitement and even slight shock when it does happen.
That's scary,
a welcome
bro.
change from videos of people fleeing their homes from such activity, although we don't blame those who decide to do that. The next experience wasn't so funny. Late one night, Lainey awoke to sounds coming from below the
What?
But we have their bedroom right there.
Next to the stairs?
Yes.
I don't know, bro.
their loft.
Fucking gay ass.
As Lainey is getting out of bed to investigate, she can hear the door at the bottom of the stairs click its latch.
Oh. Bobby, wake
Throughout
up,
the
wake that
video,
nigga
orbs
up,
can be
boy.
seen flying around, but considering their movement and frequency,
Yeah, so
they
the-
have to be
baby
debunked
bitch.
as dust. This doesn't explain the noises though, so Lainey finally moves to the top of the stairs. While pausing for a moment, she can hear the latch again,
I swear that was the step.
as if the door is being either opened or closed. At the bottom, she finds the door partially open. In the next part, she ventures out the door, almost expecting someone to be there. Instead, she finds nothing and decides to head back to bed. On her way back up,
You know how
she once
brave
again
you have to be exploring while hearing shit?
Me.
You
Hearing shit, but I have to leave to know what the fuck it is.
fuck that shit. Lock my door, open the window, ready to escape, and that's it.
Why did they come through the window?
They're not be able to come through the window.
You know, ghosts.
'Cause I would have heard it.
Demons.
If listen, bitch, I'll kill the demons. I have powers.
hears what sounds like footsteps, followed by the door again.
Hey, cha. Oh, it's just you, never mind, bitch.
Dude, I would be so scared to go.
Frightened, she begs whatever is there to leave them alone, then rushes back to bed. Speaking of doors, this ghost appears to have some difficulty with them. Ben starts filming the door that goes from their kitchen to their entranceway, and stares as it starts making noises.
Oh.
It sounds as if it is being pushed against without the handle being turned. After some confusion, Ben and Lainey are startled when the handle begins to move on its own. Ben rushes through to investigate, only to find nothing.
Oh, that was you.
No?
Oh, that was you in the kitchen.
No?
Oh, great. Oh, that was weird.
Alright, That's enough. That's enough of this bullshit, bro. Let me go right here. Can you say the outro for me? All down, scream.
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
You know what it is, bro. Come on, say it.
No.
3, 2, 1.
I don't even remember the last part.
Then say it.
I don't remember. I said it. I remember.
Just say it out loud, bro. Come on, say something. All right, say something. Say what you would say. Say what you say. Go.
You said say it with me. Go.
I'm not saying with you. When did I say I'll say it with you?
I thought you said that.
Alright, go say some shit. All down, scream.
Like and subscribe. That's it.
Bye, y'all.